Gillian Heyman. I'm the Land, Water and Carbon Consultant with Dairy Australia for the Gippsland region. Fertsmart is the national dairy soil and fertiliser guidelines. So Dairy Australia felt that there wasn't anything in this space that guided dairy farmers across Australia with their soil and fertiliser decisions, and took the initiative to bring all the best available science together in one place under the Fertsmart banner and make it available for dairy farmers, consultants and the wider industry. The 4 R's underpin Fertsmart, and it's a bit of a catchphrase, I guess, for people to remember. So the 4 R's relate to the right rate of fertiliser with the right product at the right time and in the right place. So once we have a group of farmers together and some funding partners in place, an ag consultant goes out to the farm and collects some soil samples together with the farmer and divides the farm into farm management zones. And from there, the soil testing is done at the laboratory. The farmers come together, talk through the soil sample results and make meaning of those for the farms and the soil types. And then the farmers are given a nutrient management plan that relates to the fertiliser needs of their farm.
Terry Werner, live in Longwarrow North, West Gippsland. Got 100 effective hectares, peak at about 150 cows, about 1.1 million litres a year. Yeah, we done the course 2 years ago, and I think anyone who may think that they've got a little bit to gain, I'd strongly recommend it. I knew that it was an area in my business that I could improve by just better utilisation and understanding better how my soil type and structure here works. It was pretty simple really. We done a few soil tests and that was analysed by the facilitator of the course, and 2 simple sessions at the local pub for a couple of hours on 2 Thursday mornings, I think it was, and that was it really. Like, didn't take up a lot of time, or yeah. Look, I think growth rates have been more consistent. Certainly more autumn winter growth through putting on applications, smaller applications more often, and I mean, we've had a really good season as well, but certainly tonnage this year has been well up, and I would estimate probably about a 20 to 30% reduction in phosphorus-based fertiliser. I was surprised that I could use less fertiliser and grow more grass, yeah. That's been the main thing. It's more money in your pocket at both ends. So, yeah, no, it's been well worthwhile. Yeah, this year we're monitoring results from that through soil tests, obviously, to see if there's any main changes there. Obviously, I keep a tab on what I'm spending on fertiliser, so I know where I've saved money there. And with the cows, I don't measure the tonnage as such, but just on how they milk, and buying in less feed obviously means you're growing more grass. Going forward, it'd be much the same. I always soil tested probably sporadically. From now on, I will do it every year and continue on the path that I'm going, because I've seen massive changes. So I'd like to continue to see things head down that track.
My name's Phil Stammers, dairy farmer at Nearham North on 100 hectares. The Fertsmart process was basically applying to be part of the course. Then a facilitator came out and helped us organise the farm into sort of 3 different zones. Then we took soil samples from each of those 3 different areas. Then basically we did 2 workshops that were spread over a couple of weeks. We were given recommendations from the Fertsmart program, and the instructions were very easy to follow. The actual implementing changes hasn't actually been that hard. The Farm Action Plan has been very helpful, and that has sort of steered the way the fertiliser has been applied this year. It identified that we had an adequate level of P&K, and that we were just going to be wasting money applying over the certain level that our farm had. Basically listed the times and the number of applications of N that I should do, and gave me a couple of different options on what source of N we should use. Prior to the Fertsmart course, we were using anywhere between 400 to 450 kilos of, say, 2-in-1 to the hectare. Since the Fertsmart course, we've cut that back to, say, 200 kilos to the hectare. It's only early days, but haven't noticed any changes to the pasture growth. I have done some on-purpose test strips, and the spreader has given me a few test strips as well. So yeah, you can easily see a big difference where the N has been applied. Once winter's finished, I will soil test the 3 management areas that Fertsmart identified to see what gains we've made, and to sort of decide what our fertiliser application will be sort of into next year. The benefits from the course have been significant financial gains, I believe. The change in the fertiliser type or uses has increased our grass, and it's also probably increased our profitability.
I'm Peter Ronalds. I'm the Sustainable Agriculture Manager from the Western Port Catchment Landcare Network. In my view, sustainable agriculture encompasses 3 objectives, one being that it's profitable and productive for the farmer. The second is that it's got environmental benefits, positive environmental benefits, and the third is that it has a social benefit to the farmer and to the general wider community. And to me, Fertsmart ticks all those 3 objectives.